Do you think global companies will still exist, or given our environment, they will be less global, more multi-local? What's your view?
I think that's a great question. In fact, that's, I think, the way I look at it when I think about even Europe and Microsoft, right? Of course, we are an American company. We are an American company that is multinational. But when we are in Europe, we, for example, have made all of the commitments and the execution around it, where we essentially are a local company in Europe, right? Yeah. So to me, if you look at, we are making massive amounts of capital investment in Europe, right? So we are essentially nearshoring all of the data centers that are literally these cloud and AI factories in 7+ regions in Europe, with lots of capital that we are putting at risk for long term. Second is we're also then adhering to all of the sovereignty, privacy, security guarantees that countries and European Union want, right? So one of the biggest software projects we did over the last multiple years was the EU data boundary. So essentially Azure regions in the EU all have a data boundary, and then on top of that we now have all these sovereign options, right? There is sovereignty services on the public cloud, we have our private cloud option, and of course, we're also working with partners like Capgemini and SAP on sovereign clouds in France and in Germany and what have you. So to me, I think we've now created all of the things that, as you described it, make our operations in Europe European.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that is, what is going to be expected in the world, which is every country will expect continuity of their supply chains and critical infrastructure. And we are critical infrastructure, so we'll have to be more localized in every part of the region. And I think that's a massive adjustment. And the good news here is Microsoft has been on that journey, and we've always thought about it that way, which is trust that is earned in one community, one country at a time by essentially creating local surplus and local value. And that's kind of the approach we're taking.